Good morning everyone, my name is Chrissy. Welcome back to my channel. This is Everyday Tidbits. Today I'm going to show you what I eat in a day on the Weight Watchers personal points plan. I get 17 points per day and 23 weeklies. Today is Friday. We're going to be doing some meal prepping today because I'm back to work for the weekend. So we're going to be chopping some vegetables, cooking some rice, in addition to everything else that I'm going to be eating for the day. We're starting off the day with coffee. Today I'm using my Magic Kingdom mug because I'm dreaming of going back to Disney sometime soon in the near future. Today I put in my unflavored collagen, which is 1 point for 2 scoops. I also put in just a little bit of almond milk into my frother, and then I used the Jordan Skinny Syrups caramel as well as a caramel Nespresso pod. So my entire coffee is only 1 point. So I'm about to go take my daughter to school and drop her off. It's around 7:15. My stomach is still waking up. So when I get home and decide what I'm eating for breakfast, we'll go from there. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this kind of video, please hit that subscribe button and let's get into the day. I'm back from dropping my daughter off at school, so I'm going to start some meal prepping before I make my breakfast and give my stomach a little bit more time to wake up. So I got this brown jasmine rice from Trader Joe's, and this is a 0 point food for me. I'm going to start out by putting it in my pressure cooker and cooking just a little bit of rice for the week. I like to meal prep rice ahead of time so I can just add it into my dishes. Then I'm going to cut up some peppers and some onion, and I don't have a zucchini today, so I'm going to throw in some mushrooms so that I have some vegetables prepared in my refrigerator. And I think that's going to be it for now, and then I'll decide what I'm going to eat for breakfast after that. So how I'm going to make my rice is basically 2 cups. Actually, I have to look up. Every time I do this, I have to look up the ratio of rice to water. It's going to be 2 cups of brown rice to 2 1/8 cups of water. And then I'm going to add some salt to it. And then all I'm going to do is, when I saute the vegetables, is just add a little bit of salt to it, because I don't want to like over season anything that I have prepped in the refrigerator, because whatever theme of the bowl or dish that I decide to add it to later on this week, I don't want the flavors to overpower whatever it is I decide to make. So that's what I'm going to do right now.
She played knocks me right on my feet, and the blame that's on me for letting her go across the line. Ooh, I've been feeling this way for some time. Ooh, I just can't ease you off from my mind. Hey now, she got me tied down, 'cause she's a pro now. Hey now, she got me tied down, 'cause she's a pro now. Aim was set on me to keep me shot to the ground, and damn, she hit me good. I felt it right to my bones. Ooh, I've been feeling this way for some time. Ooh, I just can't ease you off from my mind. Hey now, she got me tied down, 'cause she's a pro now. Hey now.
In addition to my peppers and onions, I am also going to make some Brussels sprouts. I bought these a few days ago. I don't want them to go bad, so I'm just going to clean them up, slice them in half, put some olive oil spray, some salt, and then bake them in the oven. Actually, I'm going to bake them in my toaster oven at 375 for about 15 minutes until they're crispy, and then I'm also going to put that in the refrigerator for meal prep. I love Brussels sprouts. They're so good.
She got me tied down, 'cause she's a pro now.
So I have my Brussels sprouts in the oven. My rice just finished. My peppers, onions, and mushrooms are done. That's the timer for the Brussels sprouts. So in the meantime, I'm also gonna do some fruit prep. These are black seedless grapes. They are delicious. I got them from Walmart. I'm gonna just wash them in a little bit of water and vinegar, lay them out to dry, and when they're dry, I'm going to put them in this mason jar and store them in the refrigerator. I find that when I do it that way, they last so much longer. So I'm gonna get the Brussels sprouts out of the oven. Here are the Brussels sprouts. They're nice and crispy. The rice. And the peppers and onions and mushrooms. So I'm just gonna let these cool off, and then I'm gonna put them in these containers in the back. I seem to not be able to talk today.
Stone cold. Now I know what you are. Broke my soul when you sat in his car. Yeah, you can keep digging gold, cause I know that you need it. Just never mind that you left my heart bleeding. I hope you...
The next thing I'm going to do for meal prepping is chop more lettuce up for my container. I only have a little bit left, and I purchased some more, my last grocery order. See, I only have a little bit left. This container is great. It's the Rubbermaid Freshworks produce saver, and what I like about it is that it really does keep my lettuce, once I chop it up and wash it, crispy for a while. I throw a paper towel in there to just absorb the extra moisture, and it works. So I picked up some more romaine, and I'm going to chop it into bite-sized pieces, and then I'm going to use my salad spinner. Usually I take the insert, rinse it under some cold water to get all the dirt and sand out of it, and then I put it in here, put the lid on, and it spins it dry. Then I'll let it sit out for just a few minutes before I put it back in the container to make sure that it's really dry. Throw the paper towel in there, put the lid on, and put it into the refrigerator. And it keeps it for a week, sometimes longer. And I add this into my bowls, into my wraps, I make salads a lot because you get your points back for the veggies. And if I'm starving and have like very low points left, I'll just make a salad, chop up some tomatoes, some radishes, some mushrooms, whatever vegetables I have on hand, and just throw it in a salad. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to just prep some more lettuce.
that there's no way I'll take you back. You should have loved me better than. You should have loved me better than. Me better than. You should have loved me better than. Me better than. Because the games that you play has left me with a big scar. Now I know what you are. Because the games that you play has left me with a big scar. You better quit calling me your lover. You better quit calling me your lover. Let go, cause I don't have the time. Should have known. How could I be so blind? Yeah, you can keep.
Okay, so I finally got all the meal prepping done for the week, for the next couple of days anyway. And it is 9 o'clock. I do want to go out and cut the grass, and then I want to mop the floor, and I still have to get a workout in, and I have to get my uniform prepped for tomorrow. I am going to make breakfast now, and then I'm going to put some eggs in the egg cooker back there. Hard-boiled eggs. I'm going to take 2 for work for breakfast tomorrow, and make 2 for the next day. So I do like to meal prep my eggs ahead of time for work. And then later on, I'll just show you what I'm putting into my lunches. I'm not sure yet, but I do have to meal prep for the next 2 days at work. But right now, I'm hungry. I'm ready for breakfast. I'm going to eat something so that I can get out and cut the grass and then come back in the house and do whatever I have to do in here. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make I'm going to utilize some leftovers in the refrigerator, and rather than just cook something new for breakfast. I'm going to use a Mission Carb Balance Burrito Tortilla, and that is 4 points. Then I'm going to I made chicken meatballs a few nights ago, and they're still good. I don't want them to go bad because I'm making something different tonight. I'm probably going to use 3 of these chopped up into my burrito. That's going to be 0 points because the amount of panko in there, it really is, for the whole pound of turkey, I used a half of cup, and that's 3 points. And then if you divide it between like 17 meatballs that I made, it's like nothing. So I'm not going to count points for that. And I'm going to use a little bit of this plant-based queso, and it was 1 point for 2 tablespoons. I don't know how much I'm going to use yet. Maybe a tablespoon, maybe 2, but I'm going to count it as a point so that I'm going to have a 5-point burrito. And then I'm going to put all of this stuff away into my containers, get dressed, and go cut the grass.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. We can do what we like. We can do what we like, baby, while we're young, young, oh, baby, while we're young, young, oh, baby, while we're young. Let's make the most of this night. Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't want to do. We can sleep under the stars or hang out in hotel bars. We can sleep under the stars, oh the stars, oh the stars. We can do what we like. We can do what we like, baby, while we're young.
Please excuse my hair. It's windy out, and I just went out and cut the grass. I also mopped the floor. It's dry now. It was drying while I was out cutting the grass. And while I was out there, the UPS guy came and delivered the 2 Stanley cups that I ordered, one for my daughter, one for myself. These are 40 ounces each, and they're sold out right now, unfortunately. But I was able to snag 2, and this is the only colors they had left when I ordered. There's a bunch of colors, but they're sold out at the moment. I believe this one's called Slate, and this one was Beige or Cloud or something like that. They're slightly different, but they look very, very alike. So I'm gonna let my daughter choose which one she likes better. I don't really think it matters. I think whichever one is clean, and whoever wants to use a giant cup is gonna be using either color. But I'm looking forward to using these because they are 40 ounces each. If I drink 2 of these, that is way over my water allotment for the day. Weight Watchers gives you 60 ounces, and then, well, I should say, if you drink 60 ounces, you get a point back into your dailies. But if I drink 2 of these with the straw, it's going to be so easy to do. I'll have my water, intake requirement way over, what I'm supposed to have. So I'm pretty excited about these. Stanley 13 is the website if you guys want to keep checking back to see if they come back in stock. But I'm going to wash these, and then I'm going to go for a long walk because it's beautiful out. It's like 60 degrees. Even though it's a little bit windy, I think that it's sunny and it's going to be a beautiful walk. I'm looking forward to getting outside and getting some steps. But I think I should brush my bird's nest of a hair before I go out there. Alright, I'm getting ready to go out for a walk, but I'm going to eat this banana first. Bananas and all the fruits are 0 points for me. So I'm going to eat this banana, drink some water, and then get going on my walk. I just got back from my walk, It is beautiful out, but super windy. And now I'm hungry for lunch. It's 1:30. I'm going to have a cup of Trader Joe's creamy tomato soup. It's the low sodium gluten-free one, and this is 4 points for a cup. Then I'm going to have one of these Smart buns. I ordered them from the Smart Baking Company. They ship them to you. I haven't been able to find these in any of the stores yet, but on my plan, this big hamburger bun is 1 point. So I'm gonna have that. I'm going to have 2 ounces of this Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh Honey Uncured Ham. For 2 ounces is 1 point. And then on top of that, I'm just gonna put some of this fresh grillos, pico de gallo. I found this at Aldi. So that's going to be 1 to 6 point lunch.
We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars. Baby, wow.
I've had quite a busy day. I just took a few minutes to rest on my porch, and it's so nice out. The sun started coming down lower in the sky though, and it started to bake me, like cook me. So I'm inside. I'm going to just meal prep my breakfast and lunch for work for the next 2 days, and then I'm gonna jump in the shower and empty the dishwasher and decide what I'm going to be making for dinner. So I'm gonna show you when I prep how it just benefits you to pre-prep like we did this morning. The vegetables, the rice, the eggs, everything that I use. It's just so easy for me to just throw together and have something quick. I know that a lot of times in the past I have failed because when I'm starving and hungry, I need something right now. And if I don't have something healthy prepared, I'm more likely to grab something that's not healthy and just kind of crash and burn. So I'm gonna prep 2 breakfasts and 2 lunches so I can bring them to work.
Cause it looks like you're a fallen angel, and wherever you have been now, baby, I don't wanna know, don't wanna fight, just wanna stay in this paradise. If only for a minute longer. So come on, baby, and hurt me. Let's see what you got. Hurt me, touch me, feel me.
All right, so this is my breakfast and my lunch for work for the next 2 days, and I'll break it down for you what exactly is in each one. 2 Smart Cakes for breakfast. 2 of these on my plan is only 1 point. 2 hard-boiled eggs in each, that's 0 points, and 2 tangerines, that's also 0 points. So my breakfast is 1 point. Now these are my lunches. I have half a cup of brown rice, which is 0 points for me. A cup of Brussels sprouts, which is 0, and then you get 1 point back. And then a andouille chicken sausage, which is already pre-cooked, it's smoked, and that is 4 points. So 4 plus 1 back, each one of these will be 3 points. And then I usually will throw in some extra fruit and a bag of carrots and an extra snack and an energy drink. And then that'll be my work, lunch, and breakfast and snacks. So I've decided that I'm going to do a stir fry for dinner tonight. I'm going to use some of the prepped brown rice that we made earlier. I have this Great Value Deluxe stir fry mix. We're going to have that, and we'll probably split this bag. I know I'll eat half of it because it's vegetables and you'll get a point back for it. And then I have these Good & Gather frozen shrimp. So I'm going to just take the shrimp out for a little bit so they can defrost. It's 3 o'clock and I usually start dinner around 5. It's going to be an early night because I have to work tomorrow and I get up at 5 for work. So, I'm going to let that defrost, stick this back in the freezer. And then when I'm ready to make dinner, I'll be back. It's 5:37. It's time to start making dinner. I'm really hungry. My daughter is going to her friend's house after we eat, so change of plans. I'm gonna cook real quick and then I am going to take her to her friend's house. So we're gonna have fried rice. I'm gonna use the brown rice to make it. I'm going to use 2 eggs because I'm dividing it up between the 2 of us. I'm gonna have some shrimp. I'm gonna make it a shrimp fried rice. And then we're gonna have 8 of these cilantro wontons from Trader Joe's on the side. 8 of them is 2 points. And I'm also gonna have this Great Value Deluxe stir fry that I'm going to just pop in the microwave while I'm cooking everything else. It shouldn't take that long to make. Then I'm going to use the liquid aminos. It's just like soy sauce, but it's a little bit healthier for you. It's actually 0 points, whereas soy sauce is a point or 2 for the serving I'm going to use, and then a teaspoon of sesame oil to drizzle just for the taste of it. So it tastes like a Chinese food, but we're faking it. We're like doing a fake out takeout. So let's get into it.
So come on, baby, and hurt me. Let's see what you got. Hurt me, touch me, feel me. Doesn't matter what we'll be. Still been through a lot. Hurt me, touch me, feel me. 'Cause it feels like paradise. Feels like
It's 8:42. I just got in from picking up my daughter and I'm going to just relax now because I'm exhausted. And I'm going to have a serving of nuts and more. And tonight I'm going to have the chocolate maple pretzel, which is so good. I do have a link in the description box with the coupon code for you. It's Tidbits10 if you want to try it yourself and order it. The link and the coupon is in the description box. So this is going to be 5 points for the serving. It's 2 tablespoons. It's going to put me over a little bit, and I will have 21 out of 17 points for the day, but I have so many weeklies left. I have 40 weeklies left, and it's Friday. So I am using a little bit of my weeklies tonight to have some of my nuts and more because it is just that good. But anyway, I'd really like to thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate your support. If you could, please hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification so that you're notified every time I post. Follow me on Instagram at everyday_tidbits and Facebook at everydaytidbits because I would love for you to be a part of my social media family. I hope everyone's being safe out there, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye!